Hello and welcome to the TechA video newsletter on Friday the 20th of August 2010. TechA is where we take the key indices of the CAC, DAX, Dow, FTSE, Nasdaq and Nikkei, and using simple technical analysis methods we analyze each and every chart with a view of gauging where the chart's going to go over the coming week, and then we return a week later every Friday with some new analysis. So here we have the French index, the CAC 40. We've got a retracement, pretty much what we were expecting, and then we've got a point now of not so exciting consolidation, the top of which is just around about sort of 3690, round about there, and with this bearish move, very strong bearish move from yesterday, we can look to see whether it may find a bit of support just here, but we can expect, or there is a chance that we can look for that to retrace a little bit further down. It's quite a depressing sign seeing this bearish, very strong bearish engulfing candle moving way down, so we could see that drop and push this index right down. What that would kind of then begin to produce is a head and shoulders almost. We've got one shoulder there, head here, beginnings of another shoulder there. That could then look towards turning into basically they're a change in a trend. We kind of have another one here almost. There's another head and shoulders here, so it kind of figures that we've got a bit of a bearish move. But the fact that we've got another one is a little bit depressing, and the fact that we could get a move right back down to at least around about 3,500 remains to be seen, of course, but the very fact that we've got this strong bearish engulfing candle certainly signifies that that's the case, and more so with the fact that we've got this basically a head and shoulders again, and we're looking for a move back down on that. The DAX would be somewhat similar, a little bit messier, but we've got a similar action going on, a similar move down. We expect it, I imagine, to go about 6,000 if it is going to break, but there's a bit more chance of finding support rather at around about 6,700. No, sorry, not 6,700. 660, 70, somewhere around there. But it remains to be seen. These very strong bearish candles, very strong bearish engulfing candles at that, and they tend to mean a very aggressive move. I imagine, yep, we've pretty much got the same going on with the Dow. Again, we've got support happening just about there. We're likely to find more support with the Dow than we are with, say, the CAC and the DAX. DAX being the German index. So we're likely to see a bit of support generated by this period of consolidation and this period here, maybe this point here too. So we're likely to see more support being generated by the Dow, for the Dow rather, and then looking at a point of recovery at this point. If that is the case, and that does happen, then we could expect, or look to expect, that we may get a tiny bit of recovery on the CAC and DAX instead of that continued retracement, but it does remain to be seen. FTSE, similar story, although we do have quite strong support at 5,200. Again, I think in the majority of these we're going to see the lead being led by the Dow, although the FTSE of course is open before the Dow. So we are possibly going to get a lot of it, for want of a better description, faffing around at 5,200, waiting for what the Dow is going to lead. Similar story too with the Nasdaq, certainly going to land towards 1,800 before it recovers, and then we're looking at the Dow once again for that. And then the Nick is just going completely nuts, jumping around a bit, looking to move within that consolidation which we noted last week, and I don't see any change in that. Certainly down towards this point here, and then possibly a bounce within that. So that's this week's TechA video newsletter on the 20th of August 2010. Be sure to keep an eye out for these videos each and every Friday. Don't forget to join us on insightsupport.com, which is insightsupport.com, where you can get lots of free training, or join us also on financialtradertraining.com. All those will appear on the screen if you're watching this video on something like YouTube. Okay, I will see you guys again next week. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and I'll do my best to reply. Okay, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.